Welcome back to the Sharing English podcast, where we explore stories from the English-speaking world, spoken slowly and clearly for curious English learners like you. Let's get started. Hi everyone, it's your host, Freya. Every year, on the 5th of November, fireworks light up the skies across the United Kingdom. Crowds gather around bonfires, children wave sparklers, and you might even hear a rhyme echoing through the evening air. Remember, remember the 5th of November, gunpowder, treason, and plot. I see no reason why gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. But who was Guy Fawkes? And what exactly are people remembering each November? Today on the Sharing English podcast, we're exploring the history, the legend, and the modern celebration of Guy Fawkes Night, a uniquely British holiday born from rebellion, religion, and fire. To understand Guy Fawkes Night, we have to go back more than 400 years to early 17th century England. In 1605, King James I was on the throne. England was deeply divided by religion. The country had broken away from the Roman Catholic Church about 100 years earlier under Henry VIII, and tensions between Catholics and Protestants had remained high ever since. Many Catholics faced persecution and were barred from holding public office or openly practicing their faith. Among them was a group of men who decided that the only way to change things was through drastic action. Their plan? To blow up the Houses of Parliament during its opening session, killing the king and much of his government. This became known as the Gunpowder Plot. Guy Fawkes was one of the conspirators, but he wasn't the leader. The plot was actually organized by Robert Catesby, a passionate Catholic who wanted to replace King James with a Catholic monarch. Fawkes, however, had a very particular skill. He was an explosives expert. Having fought for Catholic Spain in wars against Protestant forces, he knew his way around gunpowder. The plan was for Fawkes to guard 36 barrels of gunpowder hidden in the cellars beneath the House of Lords, enough to destroy the building completely. But the plot never succeeded. An anonymous letter warning a Catholic member of Parliament to stay away on the day of the opening raised suspicion. On the night of November 4th, 1605, guards searched the cellars and found Fawkes with the explosives. He was arrested, tortured, and eventually executed. But his name became forever linked to the failed conspiracy. In the immediate aftermath of the Gunpowder Plot, Londoners lit bonfires to celebrate the king's survival. The next year, during the same month that the plotters were found guilty and executed, Parliament declared November 5th a national day of Thanksgiving, which was supposed to be filled with church sermons and prayers. Over time, that annual commemoration turned into Guy Fawkes Night, also known as Bonfire Night. For centuries, people burned effigies, stuffed figures, of Guy Fawkes on bonfires. Children would even make their own guys, pushing them around in carts or prams, asking passers-by for a penny for the guy. The money often went toward buying fireworks. The holiday became less about religion and more about national identity, community, and celebration. Today, it's mostly a fun autumn event, filled with fireworks displays, food, and family gatherings. Modern bonfire night celebrations take place all over the UK, from small village gatherings to massive fireworks shows in London, Leeds, and Edinburgh. People light bonfires, roast marshmallows, and enjoy traditional treats like toffee apples, bonfire toffee, and hot drinks. In some towns, the celebrations are tied to local customs. For example, in Lewes, East Sussex, the night is marked with dramatic parades, costumes, and blazing torches. And though the anti-Catholic sentiment that started the tradition is long gone, the event still carries echoes of its rebellious past. A reminder of political conflict, faith, and the complicated history that shaped Britain. Guy Fawkes Night has also found a new life in popular modern culture. The Guy Fawkes mask, made famous by the comic book and film V for Vendetta, has become an international symbol of resistance and protest. In that story, a masked figure fights against government corruption and injustice, reimagining Guy Fawkes not as a failed terrorist, but as a symbol of rebellion and freedom. That image has since been used by protest movements around the world, showing how history can evolve and take on new meanings over time. From its dark origins in the Gunpowder Plot to its bright celebrations under November skies, Guy Fawkes Night remains a fascinating mix of history and tradition. It's a reminder of how past events continue to shape national culture, and how people transform moments of fear and division into symbols of unity and community celebration. So next time you see fireworks lighting up the night, remember the story that started it all, and how one event from 1605 still echoes more than 400 years later. Now I'm curious, what do you think about Guy Fawkes Night? Have you ever seen a bonfire or fireworks celebration like it where you live? I'd love to hear your thoughts and traditions. Thank you for listening to the Sharing English podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, I'd love it if you'd subscribe, leave a rating or review, and share the podcast with a friend who's also learning English. You can find out more about me and the podcast at our website, www.sharing-english.com. New episodes of the Sharing English podcast are available weekly wherever you listen to podcasts. As always, let me know, what topics are you interested in hearing more about? Until next time, keep listening, keep learning, and keep sharing English.